you're having the best time of the year here at the Jingle Ball, just hanging out with friends, shopping, and whatever else you want to do here. There's just so much. Watching the entertainment videos, going to the speed dating, whatever it is that you're doing, I hope you're having the best time ever, and I hope it's putting you in the Christmas spirit. I'm here right now to tell you about my exclusives for the Jingle Ball this year. My name is Teresa Kogut, and I am an artist designer for Creative Whims. So let's get started. I'm so excited. So as you already know, because you are here at the Jingle Ball, hopefully you have purchased your Jingle Ball Baubles book. This is the third year that Stephanie has had all of the designers design something for the book, and she has put it together, printed it, and you can get it only at the Jingle Ball. My contribution is called Santa's Wreath. Let me show you the model. I absolutely love how this turned out. Oh my goodness, it's just so sweet. I love it. I stitched this one myself. I stitched this right after we got back from I think I had to have it done before we left for our Utah trip. I don't know, I just remember sitting and stitching this until my hand hurt, but I had to keep going because, you know, deadlines. I'm really good about meeting my deadlines. So anyways, that's neither here nor there, but this is called Santa's Wreath. Let me just fix that ribbon for you. So let me tell you all about Santa's Wreath. The fabric is 40 count Walnut Grove by Needle and Flax. The stitch count is 79 by 79. It's finished on Chantel 141 Perpetual Paddle. The trim is Lady Dot Creates Mini Pom Pom in the color Vintage, which I have been using a whole lot lately. I love a circular finish, I really do. I need to do more like that because I just think it's so festive. It just, especially for an ornament, round is just the way to go. So yeah, I hope you like that. I think it turned out really cute. And Chantel's boards are just absolutely amazing, and I just painted mine green and pretty much covered most of the board, but the green that you do see just really accents the holly leaves going around Santa. For this year's Jingle Ball, just like last year, I have 3 exclusives that are only available here at the Jingle Ball. You can get them as a PDF, or you can have us ship you a chart. The charts are limited because we don't want to be shipping all the way up to Christmas. So if you find that the chart is sold out, you can still get the PDF version. These designs will be available exclusively at the Jingle Ball, and I will release them a year from now, possibly 2 years from now, because it just happens that I forget about these things. So anyways, the first one up is Up on the Housetop. I love this so much. So if you're familiar with my fabric lines that I designed for Riley Blake Designs, this may look familiar to you because the panel for this year's line is this exact image. The panel for the fabric has a very gold, yellowy, mustardy color background. So all the details on this was stitched 1/2 on 40 count Vintage Country Mocha by Marianne Monson. Finished on a Chantel's Tall Heart Bender board. So you can go to Chantel's, get this piece. I just painted it with a nice neutral color, which I normally use a dark color, and I just think this turned out so fabulous. I adhered it to sticky board, and then I cut it. I cut the sticky board in that shape to mimic the top of the board. And then I used some black rickrack. It's really teeny tiny rickrack. I'm not even sure where I got it, but I used that. And then at the bottom, I just used a burlap ribbon and a little red ribbon around the bottom just to kind of fill in that area, and it makes such a nice base for it. Yeah, so this bender board has, as you can see, a base on it, so it will stand on a shelf. So it's like perfect for display. My next exclusive for this year's Jingle Ball is called Holiday Stroll. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. It's so, so fun. I mean, that Santa is just cooking. Look at that wide, what do you call that? Strut? I don't know. Look at that gate. I guess it's a gate. He is really cooking. He and the reindeer must be late getting to the barn to hook up the sleigh. That's all I have to say. The stitch count is 184 by 115. The model was stitched 1/2 by Tammy Easterling on 40 count Saltbush by Fox and Rabbit. It is finished on Chantel's hanging sign. The vintage Rick Rack is by Lady Dot Creates. So here's the deal. This sign that is in Chantel's shop is actually meant to hang this way. There's a hole here and a hole there, and it's meant to hang vertically. But as you can see, that would not work. I wanted it horizontally. So all I did in order to fill those holes is I just put this little ribbon that I purchased. I'm not even sure. Oh, I know where I got it. I got that at Factory Direct Craft. It's an online store, and they have tons of different things that are great for finishing. I use them all the time. So I just ran it through both of the holes and then tied a bow up here. It's the perfect accent, and it also utilizes those holes so that they're just not empty, and that would look kind of silly. But I just love that Santa and reindeer really cooking it to get to the barn to hook up the sleigh. Look at the cute little snowman Santa is pulling along. I just think this design's really fun. So I hope you like it too. Last but not least, oh my goodness, I love this. I finished it myself. Well, I finished all of these myself. This one, if I would have had time, I would have sent it out to have somebody that knows what they're doing finish it. Blue Coat Santa. I love him. He is so adorable. Let's get that to focus. There we go. So this is Blue Coat Santa. This was stitched on 40 count Salt Bush by Fox and Rabbit, stitched by Mary Schreiner, 1/2. The stitch count is 77 by 147. Yes. So I have, if you're familiar with my artwork, I have a ton of Santa paintings. I mean, like a ton from my 30-year career. But more recently, I have made 3 different fabric lines for Riley Blake Designs, and all of the Christmas lines, the 3 that I have done so far, have all had Santa in them. And so I have a lot of Santa paintings. And I plan on doing more of them like this, in these cute little kind of pillows. It's not a stand-up. I just used some fabric. This is actually from my Williamsburg fabric line from, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. I just liked it because it was blue and it matched his coat. And I stuffed this with sawdust, which I really like that. But I'm kind of new at this technique, and it definitely could use some improvement. And hopefully as I finish them and add more to this kind of a lineup, I'll get better at it. But he's so cute. My premise for these designs, these Santas that you just stuff as a pillow, I mean, he could be framed easily as well. But I just picture like bringing these out in a basket around Christmas time and just having the grandkids play with them. Now, our grandkids are a little bit old. They're 5 and 6. I don't really think they're gonna play with these, but even just having a basket full of Santas sitting out at Christmas time with maybe some holly sprigs in there, I think it would be just absolutely adorable. So yeah, I just think he's really fun. There's a little bit better close-up of him. I can tell you right now, one of the other Santas that I want to make into one of these is going to be Santa with Ann and Ted. So it's Santa Claus with a white coat in red trim holding a Raggedy Ann and a teddy bear. And then the other one I was thinking of is the Santa that has the pink coat. And I just love mixing up the Santas with the different color coats. I think it's so much fun and so whimsical. And some of my Santas that I already have released as, you know, like they have a border and things around them, you could just stitch the Santa and make them into these little fun pillows as well. So you could actually start gathering those Santa designs and start stitching them like this so that you too can have a super cute basket full of Santas. So that's it, guys. Those are my exclusives for the 2024 Jingle Ball. I hope you love them as much as I do. As you can see, I'm very fond of Santa. Again, all of these designs are available here at the Jingle Ball only, so make sure that you get yours while you're here, because once the Jingle Ball ends, you can't get these for at least a year or possibly more. So that's all I have for you right now. Again, I hope you're having the best time ever here at the Jingle Ball, and we'll see you either in the chat room or at the speed dating. All right, peace out. Bye.